Hi guys, welcome to Casting on Wednesdays. I'm your host, Coffee Cow.
And I'm Otaku Cow.
Alright, so it's episode 28. Welcome back. I think it's episode 28. I never know for sure. I can guess. I could take a guess on that. I think it's episode 28. So yeah, welcome to episode 28 of our podcast. And Otaku's back after many weeks of being absent. And right now, well, the situation is we don't really see each other much. Because
We don't anymore. Well, we won't be.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
we might see each other once or twice. You never know. But
You won't.
is that like your mission, not to ever lay eyes on me ever again?
Anyone can be anyone, except that's already failed because I saw people from the bus stop, but that's a different story.
Yeah, but I bet you that at one point or another there'll be a time when we'll see each other. We just don't go to we haven't chosen the same academic pathway, and so that divides us.
When it is,
Huh?
there will be a time when we see each other. You know when?
When?
Wait, I got this. Oh, I was trying to remember. Wait. Oh, Google Hangouts, video.
Yeah, that took you that long. Okay.
Yeah.
So we basically chose different academic pathways, and that divided us. But we are still through the magic of the internet connected in some way, shape, or form. So, you want to start off, Otaku? Yeah, you want to say some news?
Alright, news. War Thunder. There's a new patch out. I haven't updated mine yet.
I have, and I haven't really checked the list because I'm scared to open the new window. I'll put a link to the update. You can also get it on the start menu for the actual game itself, which is where most people will.
You could open the game for any Steam users out there.
Yeah. So yeah, I will be playing that. I haven't played War Thunder in a while, just because I've not been gaming much recently. Just been playing Fallout 3 occasionally. What about you? Have you
been gaming?
Well, no, I haven't been gaming much. I've just been playing Fallout occasionally. Okay, you want to start? So, what games have you been playing, Otaku?
Oh, I've been playing Fallout 3.
And is that a fun experience? I'm just kidding. Obviously it is one of the coolest games ever known to mankind. You can have your own opinion about that, but I strongly suggest. Oh, there's been. Sorry, I need to finish that point. Okay, I strongly suggest you check out Bethesda RPGs if you haven't already. Which is like, who hasn't? Pretty much everyone's been playing. Everyone's played Skyrim, right? Sold 10 million copies on PC.
Yeah, but there's not 10 million people in the world.
I'm talking about the demographic of young teens
Fools.
who live in Western society and play video games. Then that demographic in specific most probably picked up a copy of Skyrim when it came out. Yeah.
I think we should compare our scores, so I could,
So you can diss mine.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about education in general, because I think that would be more interesting for the audience to hear. Like, what do you think about school so far?
Wait, you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. didn't go to school. I went to college.
Academically. Academically. What do you think about education?
Oh, education. Well. Ooh. It's boring unless you're doing a thing you want to do. Ah, there you go.
You want to expand on that? Give some examples.
Alright, like, GCSEs, when you choose them, make sure you choose the ones you like, or else if you don't, yeah.
I guess what Itaki is trying to put across is that certain compulsory courses that have to be taken might not be what kids want to learn. Things like, I'm not dissing the nationality or language, but I remember there was a lot of troubles with having to take a foreign language, such as French or Spanish, and that was troubling for many kids. And it was said that that is like a must if you want to go ahead and take up higher education after you finish secondary school, so like high school in America. So things like universities and colleges would require you to learn a foreign language in your course, in your finals, I guess you could say. So yeah, kids just went ahead and signed up because they had to, not because they wanted to, which is an obvious issue. It's like you have to do a lot of shit, like just by you just have to do it. You know what I mean? There's no easy way to take, and it's usually things that aren't necessary to. Well, not necessary. They might be necessary to certain individuals, but to others they're just considered a waste of time because they've got other things that they want to focus on. Maybe they're really passionate about sports cars or astronomy or what else? Music. And anything but that would be deemed a distraction or just a waste of time. I think my uncle, he teaches English to kids, and this is like I think he's a private teacher, and he teaches English to this one guy who he's obviously not English. It's not his first language. I can't remember what his nationality is.
French.
I don't know. Well, actually, I know that it's most probably, huh?
I remember he was French.
You remember?
Yeah.
Have I told you this story before or something?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this guy plays chess. He's super good at chess. He does master chess competitions, like internationally. And he dropped out of school just because he was super smart already. He like conversations between my uncle and him have like a video calls on Skype, and he's just playing chess while learning. You know, it's just something. You know, he's just obsessed with the game chess, and he learns he has a private tutor to help out with his with learning a new language. So I think that's private tutoring is going to be something that's going to be way more popular and preferred by many kids in the future. That's what I think. Just because I don't believe the school system is still. I mean, kids right now with access to internet are exposed to huge amounts of information just at the click of a button, and that in itself is very powerful. And it like like you don't need to go to a library, spend a whole day there just to look at the books that you need to learn, the material you need to learn. It's like right there, just Google it, you know. So I think that education-wise, we're still kind of held back by institutions and schools and stuff around the world. But I guess in other areas it's something of a necessity, just because you don't really have access to the internet. But yeah. So, Itaki, you want to share your thoughts on the matter?
Well, private tutoring. I think what people should do is just learn from their parents. You know, get a bit more family time.
Yeah. Sure. You mean like homeschooling?
Yeah, but that's different, is it? No.
Well, no. Homeschooling is when you're basically your parents are given materials, or they buy material that you need to learn, like textbooks, and they teach you themselves. Yeah, I guess you could say that that's a good option. People are doing that now. Thing is, I'm thinking about this as well from a social perspective, because it is obviously, as well as educational, it's a social experience going to school, like high school, let's just say. Like, me and you would have never met otherwise, you know what I mean?
No.
So it builds bonds. Well, no, we would never have met if I would have not gone to school.
Oh, yeah, we would actually.
Nope. Where do you,
Yeah.
give me the situation.
All right. This is the situation. You're walking out. I see you walk out of your house, and I see you, and I get high, and then yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, considering first that we live in different towns, so already that's... No, they're not cities, no. They're not that big. Jesus. Yeah, we live in different towns. That already is a big, hindrance to that theory. Also, I don't necessarily say hi and meet people, and say, hey, you want to run a podcast together with everyone I meet on the street. It's not really the case. It's something of I think that a lot of it's to do with building a bond of friendship, and that's how we got started with the podcast. Nothing would have happened otherwise. Like if I had not gone to school, I would have not met you, and this thing wouldn't have really kicked off. So I guess if you look at school from a social perspective, it's something that helps create friendships and whatnot on a level of reality, because it's easy to argue the fact that you have the internet and access to the internet and communities are built. Even with YouTube, there's probably people watching this that we don't know, but they enjoy our material. Doesn't mean that we met. So when it comes to entertainment and sharing cool ideas and topics of interest, then the internet's the way to go. But for the social construction is kind of on the reality playing field, in real life, just because it's obviously way more real. You actually interact with the person. It's not like smileys and LOLs, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I think with education, there's I mean, that's all I have to share, really. It could be going forward, it could be
Yeah.
set back, but Misaki, you are very quiet. You care to share your opinions?
Yeah. Well, I don't like to.
You don't like to, huh?
All right. I know what we should. No. All right. I don't like to interrupt. There we go. End of that story. Right.
Okay.
You know. I know what we should do. I think I should talk about like what I'm doing now in college. Ah, bloody hell.
Yeah, sure.
And then you should tell me how you're doing in your school and tell me like, you know, just general
Yeah,
stuff.
sure. Like where we're at right now.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, basically, I am doing motorsport engineering level 2. I couldn't get to level 3 because my grades weren't good enough. That's why I'm same school as him, which is a good thing. So far, we have been doing so much fun stuff whilst learning at the same time,
Yeah.
but it's so tiring. I don't know why. Like just messing around with toy cars, learning about velocity.
Yeah.
That's tiring. I don't know why. What you do is find a plank of wood, put it down, let the car roll, measure, blah blah blah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, so that's probably why. Because it is motorsport engineering,
Yeah.
high performance of motor vehicles like F1s and
Yeah.
etc.
Well, do you find that like even though you have to work hard on something like that, you still find it very interesting? So it's not that kind of take for example like I'm telling you right now, you've got a course of chemistry you're doing right now. That's something you have to work at, but it's not something that interests you in particular. That's like what I was trying to say earlier. That's pretty cool though that you're into motorsport engineering. Is that like a thing you want to do for the future, or?
Yeah. Well, the engineering bit, yeah.
What you want to, is that like designing cars or fixing cars or what? I'm not really, sorry, I'm just not really that into,
I just started, so
yeah.
since I've already started, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it
throughout
might go either way.
time, and then we'll see which direction I can go to.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, I still don't really know what I'm doing.
There's a reason for that. It's because you're doing, you're still in that
Ambiguity phase. Yeah. But I'm really enjoying this thing, what we're doing right now. Like, there's just something about it. It's very peaceful. It just seems like it's really cool to play games and. What are you talking about? Video games here?
No, I'm talking about just, yeah.
So yeah, you are.
No.
You're talking about. I mean, I didn't really hear what you said there because it was breaking up.
Games. We should talk about next gen video games.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, first, GTA 5 isn't. Well, Wikipedia that gets edited, but it might come out for Xbox One and PS4. We don't know yet. Well, I don't know, because I only check on Wikipedia.
Mm.
But I think that is going to be a massive game. That's next
Well,
gen.
sure. Yeah. Well, of course, it's one of those. I mean, that's got to have the game of the year. It's got to land that title.
It will earn the game.
Yeah, there's no doubt. But the fact that well, I mean, they've really taken full advantage of the next gen consoles as well as what's with the current consoles we have. So they're obviously smart in that regard. What company wouldn't, I guess. But But I'm interested in like that coming out for PC, and what I've heard is like it might come out, but that's gonna be a few months later. So I guess I'm just gonna have to be a bit more patient. Are you getting it on Xbox or PC or?
Um, oh, I would like to get it on PC.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to just sit tight and yeah. I
Yeah.
hope it's not too long, but whatever. I guess I guess it'll be worth the wait.
Oi. Arma 3 comes out tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow.
And getting it instantly. That's right, on Steam.
Nice.
Pop up. Arma 3, not beta, not anything else.
Yeah, you showed me the beta. I've got to say, it looks pretty amazing. Just the level of emulation or simulation, I can't remember which one of these, is pretty awesome. And yeah, and the graphics engine's beautiful. Looks awesome.
I think.
Looks
like
like a
Call-
real soldier.
Engine since Call of Duty 4.
What, Call of Duty 4? What do you mean?
Oh, Call of Duty's been using the same engine since 4.
Oh,
That is.
that is, yeah, I could see that.
Every Call of Duty game is basically the same.
It does look the same. It just changes in color palette, I think. I mean, I saw with Modern Warfare 2 a lot of the bland kind of like reddish, kind of rusty colors. And then Black Ops had a really saturated look to it. So they could,
Like Call of Duty 10 will have the same graphics engine. as well.
yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, Call of Duty's kind of, I mean, I don't really. Okay, here's my honest opinion. It's a terrible game in terms of, like originality. You know, that's not
Yeah.
gonna happen. But if you want, if you want to buy the game for the new maps, and the play style, we're really into that Call of Duty so famous for, you know, with the perk system and whatnot. Then I guess you can buy that game for that reason. But when it comes to like constant like reshaping constantly, like the playing field, as well as improving on graphics and maybe customization, then Battlefield probably has the stage in that regard. Would you agree?
Yeah, Battlefield 4 has, it has vehicles, everyone.
I mean, that Siege of Shanghai mission just looked amazing. Like, there is no
With the skyscrapers.
yeah, that one. I'm not even sure if it's called that. That might, I mean,
Well, the video was amazing. But
Yeah.
It was stupid the fact that that's not how multiplayers play. I mean, really, that helicopter going, oh yeah, I'm gonna stand still while an RPG shoots me. Really?
yeah.
I
It's
know
realistic though. You can't deny that.
No, but we want to see how multiplayers played, not single player. Again, in multiplayer.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was like a multiplayer thing, right? There was that squad, and they
Well, I bet-
brought down the building. I think that was the multiplayer reveal.
I bet you when the building comes down, there's just going to be a lot of people just messing about in it. Going, oh, it's gonna die, it's gonna die, and, yeah. And even
Maybe.
helicopters, you know, just fun.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. When's that coming out? When's Battlefield 4?
I'm gonna Google it. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely cool game. So many good games coming out nowadays. It's like,
It comes out. Wow, what PC, right? Yeah, PC.
Yeah.
There's no release date for PC.
oh, so it's probably gonna come
Or-
out.
There is Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. Yeah, there it is. My bad. Oh dear. November 1st, 2013.
So that's not that long.
It is for me.
Still, they're gonna get it right. You know, they're gonna get it like super. There's gonna be just the first few bumps across the road. You know, with the maybe some glitches and whatnot, and then it's just gonna be a beautiful game and great experience. My prediction, that is. Hmm. You know, you should really get into watching The Walking Dead. That's what I think.
No.
Why not?
No. I already got my own stuff to watch. Yeah.
Oh, you watching more anime?
Yeah, I still do. I always do.
But like, can't you just get into just slightly? Just watch The Walking Dead, please.
No.
What
No.
about Breaking Bad?
No, never.
What about Game of Thrones?
Wait. Oh, haha. That's a different story. Yeah, I've watched all of season 1. I haven't watched season 2 or 3.
Oh, I'm like just struggling through season 1. I'll be honest.
At the end of season 1, I'm joking. I'm good.
But yeah, but with Breaking Bad and Walking Dead, it's like, oh my god, amazing. Both of those shows, seriously.
God, trolling.
They're not trolling. What are you talking about?
I am trolling. I like spoiling. Oh, that rhymes. Oh.
Not really. Kind of.
It does rhyme.
Maybe. Spoiling, trolling? No, that doesn't rhyme. Sorry. Not in my book.
It does. Spoiling, trolling. Oh.
Yeah, that's just like I could be like swimming, jumping. That doesn't really rhyme.
It does. Ing. Oh.
Yeah, with this. Yeah, maybe. I'm
I'm joking.
So we're gonna play some more. Sorry. We're gonna play some War Thunder now.
How long did it take for you to update?
Well, I don't know. It took quite a while actually. It was like half an hour, maybe more.
I'm gonna check.
And he appears to have left the conversation. Well, I think we're gonna end it on that then. So that was it, guys. Episode 28 of Casting on Wednesdays. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, look forward to lots of content coming up in the future. Apologies for not really uploading any videos for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I just needed a little break, and now I'm back, and we're gonna start it off with some awesome series, and also we're gonna be continuing the Narnia and Black Mesa playthroughs. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.